Hey guys, what is up, and welcome back to Fate, Extella the Umbral Star with the Shotgun Shogun. This is episode 2, and the previous one that we did was a little bit of a live stream, and a lot of people were saying that we were having issues with the video whenever I was actually fighting, so they said that they probably would like it more in a Let's Play, so let's play. We are going to pick up where we left off with the Saber arc, and I will be your narrator for this game. Inside the regalia, it felt just like holding her hand. Warm and safe, I could feel my pulse racing against her fingers. Except, you're a ring. Rings don't really have pulses, my dude. Ooh. Gosh, she's so cute when she says Umu. But it felt like even more than that, as if we'd grown closer together than our skin would allow and our hearts were in perfect harmony. It felt so intimate, so warm and pleasant. If this is the true nature of the regalia, then it's truly a blessing upon us both. I talked to Saber about the regalia. I want to know everything she does. Material-wise, it looks as if it's made of white gold, though, of course, it's really a collection of data, whatever you want. Could it be some kind of key code? She keeps referencing the royal authority, but what exactly does that mean? I don't think Umu is Japanese for Yes. Just as I would expect from you, Praetor, your curiosity and sight fill me with such confidence. Huh? What's with the odd reaction? Is that really confidence she's giving off, or is it just bravado this time? Sadly, I know little more of the regalia than you do. I know it's made of a special mystic code from the moon cell, densely packed. In terms of file size, it holds more data than the largest territory. It seems all that data pertains to the most recent Holy Grail War. To be honest, it's difficult for me to quantify its true value. Gifted as I am, this task may call for a specialist. Still, is it not a beautiful ring? That alone makes it more than precious to me. I agree from the bottom of my heart. The ring's white golden sheen perfectly matches her finger. Beautiful, of course. Precious, unquestionably. Just wearing it increases Saber's charm tenfold, enough to overcome any opposing force. You think so? No! Of course you do! I thought the same thing, of course, but it warms my heart to know you agree. Feeling ardent today, aren't you, my Praetor? Are you surprised? Have you no sense of self? Do you not know how different you are? That will do, Praetor. Are you not a bit closer than usual? Not that I haven't entertained the thought of such a thing, but to be so close to you, it feels so good, like a thunderbolt through the heart of me. I must hold you now. And do you wish the same of me? I mean, yeah. Yes, the regalia may hold even more secrets yet to be discovered. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Instant skills. Set an instant skill in an open slot to expand or upgrade your servant's skills. The number of slots increase as the bond level with your servant goes up. If you set an instant skill of the same category in an adjoining and connecting slot, both adjoining will be more effective. When you find it, disassemble it and break it into QP. Done. Normal attacks may deal flame damage. Yes, that's a +3. We'll put you there. What is this? Normal attacks may deal lightning damage. Frost. Noble Phantasm power. Increases strength during Moon Crux Drive. Extella. Let's... let's actually do this one. Alright, cool. Servant info. Do we need anything here? Bond represents blah 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 blah. Bond level increases. You clear side missions, use codecast, and choose the right dialogue option. Alright. Codecast, we are good. Craft item. Craft, the only method of acquiring mystic codes involves spending QP and upgrading some parts. Disassemble. Alright, cool. What we've got? 21K? Man, I'm gonna need to farm some doors or something, dang. Alright, I guess our only other option is to rest. I could use some rest. That's what I could use. You scarcely need me to tell you this, Praetor, but please do not overexert yourself. From the look on your face, you are not yet at your finest. Better off than before, perhaps, but still in need of rest. Now, how can I help you relax? Ah, I have just the thing. Lemons covered in sugar, so sweet and stimulating. I don't know that that would help me relax. Like, the lemon and the sugar would make me want to, like, I don't know, get all hyper, I guess. Saber laughs in ecstasy as she cares for me. Her words and her smile ease my worries, and the pain fades almost completely. Wait. You're still in a bit of pain, aren't you? I would have thought the pain would ease by now, but I won't compound your suffering by asking too many questions. As always, I appreciate your candor. The trust between us is paramount after all. Thank you, Saber. But it's not what you think. I'm fine for now, so I think we should get back to work. We need to know what happened to Seraph after the end of the Holy Grail War and why Castor has a copy of me. We'll have to move quickly. I'd caution against being hasty, but that look in your eyes tells me I shouldn't bother. Once your purpose takes hold, nothing can dissuade you. Come, we can assess the moon cell core remotely from the throne. Now that I think about it, have we confirmed Castor's claim about taking half of our territory? We haven't yet, have we? Since we went straight to my room when we got back. Anyways, it's settled. Off to the throne room now. Behold, with this throne, my throne, we can use the regalia to survey all corners of Seraph. So Castor spoke the truth. Between her conquests in her old lands and the new ones, she has taken half already. Grrr. Anyway, let us try assessing the moon cell core as well. Perhaps it can tell us more of the second regalia and the other Praetor. Tony Stark. Wow, wow, wow. Boom, 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 boom. It's like a heartbeat. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Nani the fuck? Access denied? Why? That cannot be. I have the Moon Cell's royal authority. They cannot force me to start over now. Not while the regalia still shines upon my finger. Clip copy. Who's this copy? Of course it still shines. You proved your right to bear it at the end of the Moon's Holy Grail War. And that is why, Servant Saber, you remain the sovereign of Seraph. But Seraph now suffers from a fatal error. How dare you barge through our doors unannounced? State your name! As you can see, I'm a caster class servant. Well, I suppose that's not enough information. Very well. Allow me to prove my loyalty to you. Accept my true name as token of fealty. I am Archimedes. I'm a system update worker chosen by Seraph. System update? I didn't expect it would take this long to reach you. That was my miscalculation. Normally, with my admin access, I can teleport anywhere, but now I have to walk. Uphill both ways in the snow. But that's my problem, not yours. A pleasure, Your Majesty. And you, Shotgun Shogun. Good to see you again. What? How does he know my name? Hold a moment. Archimedes? Archimedes? Are you that Archimedes? I am. So you know me then. Well, well. What a small world we live in. Of course I know you. All in Rome have heard of the Greek genius. I've even had the pleasure of studying your works a bit myself. Though I've heard it said you were too smart for your own good and perhaps too far ahead of your time, still, you seem a fine young man. Regardless, you spoke just now as if you knew the Praetor personally. I do indeed. Spent many hours with him in the Moon Cell Core. We hung out, talked about girls. Is that so? Then why is the Praetor so confused to see you? Adorably confused at that. I could stare at that face all day. But no, not right now. You strolled straight into our throne room. Clearly you're no ordinary man. You claim to be harmless enough, but how do we know? I apologize for my rudeness. I shouldn't have barged in, but harmless or not, I have no intention of making enemies here. If I may be so presumptuous, Your Majesty, I have come here to offer you my help. Then you have my hospitality. Revealing your identity is no small thing. Consider yourself beyond suspicion, for now. All formalities aside, then, what do you think we should do, Praetor? I nod to Saber as I think of an answer. System update? Fatal error? Sounds like a blue screen of death. I have so many questions. Where do babies come from? Tell us more about who you are. What system update are you talking about? What happened to the Moon Core? What system update? Holy as it might be, the Grail is still a system, and it needs regular maintenance. Its normal maintenance occurs every 14,000 years or so. I needed to make sure that for the next 14,000 year mark the system would manage itself on its own, without any issues. Your victory in the war altered Seraph's management, such that the Moon Cell's system updated as scheduled. on one side. Originally, both sides were meant to proceed at the same time, but I presume that didn't go quite as planned. Correct. You see, the Regalia truly is the royal authority of the Moon Cell, in that it represents the unity of the Moon Cell and Seraph. In fact, the system is so tightly bound to the Regalia that the update cannot properly proceed without it. In other words, I now require your permission to use it as part of my duty. Incidentally, I had the update proceed as scheduled. Those hostile programs you've been seeing would never have spawned. Is that so? What happened at the Moon Cell core? What happened was part of an assault from the enemy. What enemy? An unknown being attacked Shotgun Shogun at the Moon Cell core during the registration of the Royal Authority. And there was no shame in losing to it. Whatever it was large and powerful. Was it an enemy program or a servant's noble phantasm? We don't know that either, but it seemed almost like a titan from before the Age of the Gods. Wow, flashback, and I'm gonna be in pain. An image floats into the back of my mind. Just a fragment, hard to make out, but I do remember that giant hand reaching out for me. And a voice like an echo inside of a deep cavern. The words it spoke, it called itself a solo servant. Is that true, Praetor? Luckily, it seems your Praetor has recovered, but I believe that attack is what caused the schism we're seeing now. That attack, in other words, divided the Regalia. Divided? I'd almost forgotten. That dirty Tamamo cat. Yes, I think I'm starting to understand. The reason why there are two Regalia is that the one was split and stolen. Yes, just as you surmised. The enemy sundered the Regalia itself and made off with the other half. And then, after the royal registration, the Praetor came back with our piece. And that other piece went to that caster, that damned fox, who usurped it right out from under us. Is that right? Then she was the enemy at the Moon Cell core. That trickster must have changed her appearance, disguised herself as that titan. Tell us more about who you are. Ah, yes. Let me explain myself. As you know, my true name is Archimedes. I was summoned and given the caster class. Although I am a servant, I unfortunately lack a master of my own, unlike yourself, Your Majesty. So you are a wanderer? No. I've never had a master to begin with. The Moon Cell itself summoned me to manage Seraph. Some would call me a solo servant. My job is to keep the Moon Cell system up to date. It needed a reliable engineer, and it chose me. Whatever it was extraordinarily powerful, so much so that I could do nothing to stop it. You barely survived, in fact. Let me put it plainly. I had to resuscitate you, Shotgun Shogun. It took all of my effort to pull you from the core intact. The Greek genius indeed. One of the greatest scholars in human history, I must say. Please, allow me to show you my gratitude. You have done us a commendable service. What happened to the Regalia was unfortunate, but your rescue of the Praetor was righteous deed, befitting of a noble scholar. Ah, please do not waste such praise on me, Lord Nero. You are the righteous king of Seraph. And as Seraph's chief maintenance man, Assisting your master and companion is no more than my duty. Besides, it was the right thing to do, ethically and mathematically. I serve an orderly kingdom after all. So please, think of me as a mere student, ready to do what needs to be done. Your words are sound and you call me righteous king. Would you also say that certain other kings are unrighteous? Yes, exactly. The one who bears the other regalia is a mere pretender. The caster servant's true name is Tamamo no Mei. Just as I thought. I had hoped against all odds that she was someone else in disguise, but it is indeed her. Tamamo no Mei. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. The name has a pull for me, a deeper meaning. Did we fight together once in the war? But something doesn't add up. If we fought side by side, why can't I remember anything else about her? As you are aware, Your Majesty, Shotgun Shogun is suffering from amnesia. Another side effect of the regalia's sundering. No doubt. I can infer the rest, but please elaborate, notable scholar. I would rather hear it from you. As Your Majesty wishes, simply put, half of Shotgun Shogun has been stolen. Wait, hold on. Half? You mean half of me is gone? I have a personal skill called Method Euclidean. Euclidation? Method Euclidation. Eucidation. I have no idea how that word is supposed to work. I don't even know that is a word. I'm gonna have to look that up. Anyways, that allows me to discern such things. In other words, at present, Shotgun Shogun exists only as a mind implanted into an artificial form. I exist only as a what? Say what? No, but as a wizard, my soul and mind have already been uploaded to the moon. There's nothing unusual about that now. In my experience, to implant an artificial body requires an individual's personality and passions, his or her mind, in other words. But that alone is what resides within your digital shell now. Are you saying that the Praetor is missing something? I am. Your Praetor is still a person, of course, but now lacks something critical. The mind is obviously critical in itself, but it constitutes only a small percentage of the whole self. Passion, experience, memory. The mind can hold them and manage them, but it cannot keep them forever. To persist beyond the transience of mortal life, they require a soul. As you say, continue, scholar. Without a soul, such things fade away in time. Fade away, my Praetor? Then what caster was, that duplicate was. Yes, separated along with the regalia, it's the other half of Shotgun Shogun, most likely the soul. Gasp. This is starting to make sense. My memory loss, my physical condition, both for the same reason. If nothing else, I understand this much. I don't want to die. For the sake of Seraph and for my own soul, we have to repair the regalia. And do something about that caster. No matter what, besides, there's Saber to consider. I don't want to see her with that sad look. Praetor. Still you smile through it all, even when you're staring down oblivion. It's okay. This won't be hard at all. I'm here, she's here, and it's obvious what we have to do. In front of this dude. Reclaim all of Seraph, restore the regalia. How hard could that be? Pshaw, child's play. My skills, limited as they may be, are all at the disposal of the one true king of Seraph, Warden of the North, first of his name. With your blessing and with the complete regalia, we shall restore the system and make it as it should be. We will make the system great again. Umu? Then I name you my strategist. Alright guys, that will end this episode of Fate Extella Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, let me know down below. There will be more, and yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Peace.